Okay, let's talk about something pretty radical. What if you could run powerful, autonomous AI agents? You know, the kind that do real work for you, around the clock, 24/7, without ever, and I mean ever, paying a single cent for it. It sounds almost too good to be true, but it's not. It's here right now. And this quote right here, this is the heart of it. This isn't some hypothetical dream. It's the promise we're going to unpack today, running these incredibly powerful AI agents right on your own machine, powered by a totally free, local model forever. So to really get why this is such a huge deal, we first need to look at the big problem, the one thing that's been holding so many of us back from really using AI agents to their full potential. To get a sense of the problem, let's look at a framework like OpenClaw. Now, this is an amazing open source tool for building AI agents that can do just about anything: browse the web, write code, manage entire projects. And with over 300,000 stars on GitHub, you can see it's insanely popular. The potential is just massive. But yeah, there's always a catch. And that catch has a name: token burn. See, every single time an agent thinks or acts or makes a decision, it's making an API call to a big model like GPT-4. And every single one of those calls costs money. If you're running agents to find sales leads or process content, those tiny costs add up so fast it'll make your head spin. But what if we could just get rid of that cost completely? Well, this is where our free AI toolkit comes into play. It's a combination of three incredible open source pieces of software that, when you put them together, honestly, they change everything. First up, you've got OpenClaw. You can think of this as the brain of the whole operation. It's the framework that gives the orders, orchestrates the agents, and tells them exactly what to do. Next, we have Ollama, and this is the engine. It's a fantastic little tool that lets you download and run powerful AI models right on your own computer. No cloud, no API bills, no paying per token. You install it once, and it runs for free forever. And finally, we've got Gemma. This is the fuel for our engine. It's a really capable, completely open source model that comes from Google. And you know what? It's more than powerful enough to handle the day-to-day stuff that most agents do. And when you look at it like this, it all just clicks into place, right? You've got your agent framework, you've got your local engine, and you've got your AI model. And the cost for every single one of these components? Zero. It's a complete professional level setup, and it's all free. Now, here's the thing. The real magic isn't just about replacing your expensive model with a free one. The real genius move is when you get strategic with it, which brings us to something called the sub-agent strategy. This is the aha moment. This analogy here lays it out perfectly. Think of your setup like you're building a team. On one side, you have your lead agent. This is your manager. It makes the big strategic decisions. And maybe it's still a powerful paid model like GPT-4. But then on the other side, you have your Gemma sub-agent. This is your team member, your worker bee, doing all the high-volume, repetitive grunt work, and it's running locally for free. You've just separated your expensive compute from your free compute. So what kind of tasks are we talking about here? Well, think about all the repetitive stuff. Things like summarizing a web page, pulling a list of emails out of a document, reformatting a block of text, or classifying a sales lead as hot or cold. These are the exact tasks that burn through thousands of tokens. And now they can all be done locally for absolutely nothing. Okay, so this all sounds amazing in theory, but how do you actually make it happen, right? The great news is it is surprisingly easy to get going. This isn't just some abstract idea. It's a practical, three-step path to free AI. First, you install Ollama, which is as simple as downloading any other app. Second, you just open up your terminal and run a single line of code to pull down the Gemma model. Now, here's the cool part. Once Ollama is running, it automatically creates a local API on your computer that's perfectly compatible with OpenClaw. So for step 3, you just go into OpenClaw's settings and tell it to talk to your own machine instead of OpenAI. And that's it. You're done. So when you put all of this together, it's not just a cool trick. It's a massive shift in how we should all be thinking about AI. We're moving away from just using AI as a tool we pick up and put down, and we're moving towards building it as a core part of our infrastructure. The biggest takeaway here is this: the cost barrier that made this stuff only accessible to big companies is just disappearing. A year ago, running AI agents at scale meant you were staring down a serious API bill. Today, you can run them constantly, testing, experimenting, scaling, all for free. So your investment is no longer about money. You're not paying for API calls. And because it's all running on your own machine, you're not paying for server time either. The only real investment now is your own time, the time it takes to learn the system and get it set up. And once you do that, it just runs forever.
And that right there is the paradigm shift. The people and businesses who are really winning with AI are the ones who treat it like infrastructure that's always working for them in the background every single day. And this stack, OpenClaw, Ollama, and Gemma, it's exactly that. It's a permanent, free, always-on AI infrastructure.
So that really leaves us with one last, really powerful question. Now that the cost barrier has been completely smashed, now that this technology is available to everyone, what incredible things are you going to build with it?